Good morning, it is Tuesday the 30th of March 2021 and welcome to a new local news for today. Improved services at Immigration Office, position of Parliament should be better regulated, consent requirement to hold Winti-Pre lifted, and sanction for irresponsible use of surface weapon by police ranks. The services provided by the Immigration Office will be improved. The department has faced several challenges in recent years. The current government has decided to improve this department. Transparency in granting the residence permits and reorganization of the service are, according to Minister Kenneth Amoxi of Justice and Police, points that have the attention of the government. Suriname has experienced various situations in the past regarding to foreigners. According to the minister, criminalizing all foreigners is absolute not the policy of the current government. Persons residing illegally in Suriname will be treated appropriately to make them comply with the integration obligation as enshrined in the Constitution. The position of the National Assembly must be regulated in the bill regarding the new joint stock company of the government and Suriname Investment Enterprise. This bill was discussed in Parliament last Friday. According to the current state of affairs, the role of the National Assembly is not clearly defined in the bill. Some members came to this conclusion during the debate last Friday. The purpose of this law is to attract investors to Suriname, and despite that, Patricia Etnel thinks, as a member of the Committee of Rapporteurs, that business should be conducted in accordance with good governance. Suriname Investment Enterprise should replace New Surfin NV. One of the issues on which the Parliament is not aligned with the government is the fact that the government, and notably the President of the Republic of Suriname, is too much empowered to make changes in the investment company if he deems it necessary, and this can be done without the consent of the Parliament. And for Patricia Etnel, she asked attention for this matter. Another ambiguity that occurs in the bill is the status of this enterprise, which is not clearly indicated. Patrick Kensenhuis asked the government to indicate exactly if Suriname Investment Enterprise is a public or private limited company, because, according to the bill as it is now, the enterprise is 100% state-owned company, while the state Suriname only has 51% shares. But Coalition MP Mahinder Yogi did not agree with the view of his colleague of the opposition, Patrick Kensenhuis. According to Yogi, the arguments of Kensenhuis are not valid enough. Yogi believes that this investment company is badly needed to lift the country out of the crisis. According to him, there is now no time for political stabbing. The government must address the questions and uncertainties in the next meeting of the National Assembly, which is today. The consent requirement for holding a Winti-Pre has been temporarily lifted, so says Marvin Musan, head of the Citizen Information Center in the District of Para. Earlier, the District Commissioner's Office announced that a consent is instituted for holding Winti religious meetings. However, this announcement did not sit well with some parts of society. The consent requirements includes condition for holding the so-called Winti-Pres at the campus or camps. These are intended to maintain public order and safety and the established COVID-19 protocols. Although some claim otherwise, Musan says that it was by no means the intention to restrict followers of the Winti religion to hold their so-called Winti-Pres. According to Musan, a meeting will be held with the owners of the campus, and also cultural organizations will be involved to explain the measures in a better way. Appropriate measures will be taken against enforcement officers who handle their service weapon carelessly. That's the reaction of Minister Kenneth Amoksi of Justice and Police to a question from the STVS news service. The minister is aware of cases of theft and/or carelessness by law enforcement officers regarding their service weapon. Minister Amoksi emphasizes that every civil servant should know his or her responsibility. Like Minister Amoksi, the Surinamese Police Union is not happy with offense concerning police officers who go wrong. Secretary of the union, Milando Atumpay, believes that the union will never jump to the defense of officers who cross the line. According to him, it should never be the case that the safety of civilians is endangered through inadmissible acts of members or their irresponsibility. Nevertheless, the police union is working on improving the sense of security in society, says Atumpay, and members are motivated in various ways to continue their work appropriately. That is it for the local news for today. Tomorrow we will be back with a new edition. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.